Greetings YouTube, Crosstrain here. Today I am coming to you live, as you can see, from World of Tanks. Okay, not live really. This is recorded last night, but you get my point. Today I am bringing you an all Tier 5 game. I am in my M10 RBFM, which is a Tier 5 French TD that we were able to pick up for free sometime this spring, maybe summer, for doing, I don't even remember what, honestly, but it was a pretty simple, if I recall correctly, maybe not quite as simple as logging in every day, but it was not a hard reward tank to earn, but this was a freebie that we were able to pick up, and I got mine picked up. And I've started playing it here in the last, I don't know, few days anyways. I've only got, I don't know, probably less than 20 battles in it total. But started playing it, I'm going to make a true confession here about my idiocy. Started playing it because I am trying to complete, I think it's mission number 8 in the 255A, the first campaign series. And mission number 8 requires you to do 4 times the amount of hit points that you have in your vehicle, TD in specific, in a battle, and to survive and to win if you want to do the secondary condition as well. So I thought to myself, heck, 360, even though the punch on this thing is only 100 and, let's check it out, 115 average damage, I only had to do 1,440 hit points of damage. I figured I can do that. It's, heck, 12, 13 hits. I should be able to do that. So I started playing this in an attempt to do exactly that. By the way, an aside before I continue that story, I only carried 10 gold rounds in this, but I loaded it for the Churchill that came around the corner, and you can see how quickly this darn thing reloads. Before I knew it, I'd gone through all 10, so I spent a buttload of money on rearming this thing at the end. Ugh. Oh well. Anyways, I've already burned through all 10 in about, what do I got, a 2.6 second reload. So, yeah, less than 30 seconds. I've burned through them all. So, that aside, it's one of those things, maybe some of you have done it before, where you go, I need a special ammo shell for this tank, and then you forget to take it back off afterwards. Oh, well, like I said, burned through a bunch of credits, but it is what it is. Anyway, back to my story. So I was figured 1,440. I should be able to get 1,440 hit points of damage with this tank. And I've been close a couple of times before. I potatoed and did something stupid and took myself out of a game. I've got to like 1,200 a couple of times, 1,200 a couple of times, and then just literally did something stupid, like I was so anxious to go get the last couple of hits, I drove out in the open and got wasted. So last night I'm playing the game. You can see I'm already up to almost 1,100 damage, which is already a pretty darn solid game. You can see my win rate for this game alone, even where I am right now, is already almost 2,500. So obviously people aren't either playing this tank or aren't playing it very well. So back to the story. That's the reason I was playing this tank, playing Tier 5, just trying to get this dang mission completed. So, and the enemy is really, really helping here. You can see I'm at 1,338 damage right now. So they're doing a very nice job of just driving out in front of me to help me achieve this mission, and I really do appreciate it, certainly. So anyways, it was, I don't know, it was right about this time, probably when I'm going to start driving down the hill towards the crashed dirigible here in a minute. And it was about this time when I clicked on my N key to see what mission I was looking for, and lo and behold, it says you have no active missions for this vehicle. And I thought, oh, good night. Did I turn off that freaking mission? I am one hit away from making it happen. Did I turn that stupid thing off? If I did, I'm going to be so pissed. Blah, blah, blah. These are the things I'm thinking in my head. So I obviously assume, wow, that must be a mistake. It probably is just a glitch here on the screen. So I continue on with the battle. End of that particular story is this. I get out of the battle, and you'll see the results here later. I do achieve the 1440 plus, and I win, and I survive. But when I get out, I realize that you have to be in a tier 6 to 10 TD in order to accomplish this mission. So, all of this was for naught. I could not even achieve this mission with this stupid tank. So, oops, what a moron. I own it. That's me. So, at any rate, I got a pretty nice consolation prize. Consolation prize was an ace tanker, which you're going to see, and go from there. At this point, again, I'm in my mind, I'm thinking I'm still in for this mission. I can certainly afford to take a couple of hits from this KV-1 unless I get ammo racked, and I only need one. So I'm trying to bait his first shot so I can get my one, just in case he does ammo rack me. So there, I baited a shot. Go in, make sure I get mine. I'm at 1461. I have accomplished the mission in my head at this point. So at this point, I really don't care. He hits me. I decide I'm going to go down and just grab as much damage as I can. And I'm doing it. The other RBFM, you can see, came up to help. So he probably saved my bacon there because I only have 37 hit points left to give. And this game is pretty much in hand. Is just clean up on aisle 7 right now. So I am happy as hell because I'm sitting there thinking I got 1,800 damage, 372 spotting damage. This is a good game besides all that, and I believe that I've gotten the mission. So we'll proceed through the rest of this, and they got 2 tanks left. As it turns out, we're closing them in, so we know they're both back in this corner. Just a matter of where both of them are and whether I can grab any more damage. Because heck, why not grab a little more damage? This tank, by the way, is one that I really enjoy. I know it's only 115 average damage, but the rate of fire on this thing is insane. And as you can see, you can keep your gun humming. You can just keep moving. You can keep it. You just can keep it going the whole dang time. So it is. I've got 1,929 damage. The M41 gets spotted. Grab one more. 2 more for 11. So there you have it. 15 to 9 and over 2,000 damage for me. I don't think I had any blind shots. We'll check it out in the post-game stats. But I really do enjoy this tank, even though the average damage is so low. It's just it's a little machine gun at 2.6 seconds per shell reload. So let's take a look at the post-game stats real quick. So as you can see, this was an ace tanker, which really surprised me, quite frankly. I had no idea that this would be an ace tanker. I just didn't have an inkling, and wait till you see how low the XP is to get ace on this thing. So you might go out there and try to grab yourself an ace tanker in this tank at this point. But did pick up a high caliber and a Confederate. You can see I did damage to a whole bunch of tanks, and only destroyed 2. And again, 2,048 damage. Picked up some extra assist damage that didn't show in battle, but that was pretty good. Look at this, 986 XP, raw XP is all it takes to ace this thing, which again, that might be the lowest ace XP, base XP that I've ever seen in my, heck, 8 years of playing this game. But it is, but hey, I'll take it, whatever it means. 986, 2048. You see this other M10 did a nice job at 1100, and then we tape it off pretty good. With not a lot of other folks doing a lot of work, but hey, it all added up to a win at the end of the day. It was a close game for a while. Detail reports, you can see I fired 39 times, 28 hits, 19 pens, blah blah blah. About half of my damage was done from distance, a little snipey action. I actually blocked a couple of shots, maybe that's probably one shot from that KV1 who shot at me and bounced off the angled front plate. You can see I burned through almost $31,000 for the credits for those, mostly for the 10 ammo or the 10 special ammo that I put out there, but still made a profit of almost 26,000. Picked up a couple bonds, 3,550 XP. That is a times two for the day as well. So at the end of the day, this tank is one that I really enjoy. I probably won't be playing it a ton more because, well, I can't fulfill my mission in it. I'm going to have to look to another TD. Probably I will be looking at my Jackson. I always liked the Jackson. I know I'm one of the weird ones. I always liked my Jackson better than I liked the Hellcat. Now the Hellcat's been, nerfed into oblivion. So I've always, for some reason, liked the Jackson, partly because it wasn't too fast. And in the early days when I was running the Hellcat, I just got that thing into too much trouble because it went too fast. So that's probably it. But I think the Jackson only has something like 500 hit points, somewhere in that neighborhood. So again, all I got to do is pick up, if that's right, somewhere in that neighborhood, about 2,000 damage in it, which I should be able to do, given enough effort and enough battles, I suppose. But do that as opposed to using, like a tier 10 where I can hit for 1,000 my Yagdi Panzer, or the FB 183B, which, or not B, the big TD, whatever the heck it is. Because again, they have a lot of hit points. That means I got to do 8,000 damage or whatever the case is, and I'm not into trying to do that. So I'd rather do this at tier 6 or 7 or somewhere in there. But at any rate, like I said, it screwed up because I thought I could get my mission done. Couldn't get my mission done, but again, I will take a nice consolation prize of an ace tanker any day. So until next time, this is Crosstrain. Hope you enjoyed that. Give this a like if you did. Leave a comment. Love to talk to you folks in the comments. So until next time, this is Crosstrain from World of Tanks, and I will see you on the battlefield. Peace.